Let's Talk Showbiz is brought to you by
another quality product from Casa Preco.
African woman. Said a woman is strong and a woman is beautiful. She will fight for the wife, she will fight so strong until the end. Said a woman who pray, and a woman is beautiful. She will stand by your side until the time you know be here. Who make my happy? Woman, who make my cry? Woman, who for your grandpa? Woman, who for your father? Woman, they treat her nice. Woman, stay without a woman, nothing.
A blessed weekend to you all. You are so welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz right here on your favorite news channel, JoyNews, on Multi TV. Woman by Ifya. That's what you just heard. Of course, your woman, Becky, is here to give you everything that is happening in the world of entertainment. Settle in. I will be right back.
Put God first. Put God first in everything you do. Everything that you think you see in me, everything that I've accomplished, everything that you think I have, and I have a few things, everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that. It's a gift. 40 years ago, March 27th, 1975, it was 40 years ago, just this past March, I was flunking out of college. I had a 1.7 grade point average. I hope none of you can relate. I had a 1.7 grade point average. I was sitting in my mother's beauty shop. They still call it beauty shops now? What they call it now? Yeah, I was sitting in the beauty parlor. I was sitting in my mother's beauty parlor, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I see behind me this woman under the dryer. And every time she looked up, every time I looked up, she was looking at me, just looking me in the eye. And I didn't know who she was, and I said, she said, somebody give me a pen, give me a pencil, I have a prophecy. March 27, 1975, she said, boy, you are gonna travel the world and speak to millions of people. Now mind you, I was flunked out of college. I'm thinking about joining the army. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and she's telling me I'm gonna travel the world and speak to millions of people. Well, I have traveled the world, and I have spoke to millions of people. But that's not the most important thing, the success that I had. The most important thing is that what she taught me and what she told me that day has stayed with me since. I've been protected, I've been directed, I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. So stick with him in everything you do. If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done and stick with God.
Let's Talk Showbiz.
All right, you've just joined me. This is Let's Talk Showbiz, the weekend edition. And my name is Becky. I will be bringing you everything happening in the world of entertainment. Today, let's start with the Multimedia choir. They have released a new single called Victory. And I'm so excited for, my colleagues right here. Can you imagine who wrote the song? George Ado Jr., all the way from sports. And of course, we are so excited. I need you to hear this song.
Victory is mine, and the victory is here.
Their very maiden single, titled Victory, featuring Calvis Hammond and Omari Kisi, was birthed in a difficult period to uplift the brokenhearted and also thank God for His grace.
At the point, I had the inspiration from Psalm 116 verses 3 and 4. It talks about the danger of death surrounding you, and David was speaking about it and how he called on God and how he got taken up. And through that, I said, look, we can keep on crying. We have cried a lot, but even in these times, we have to say thank you to God. And even when it's difficult, God will show us the way.
The non-denominational Christian music group is largely made up of workers of the Multimedia group in Accra. CEO of the group, Kwesi Chum, has been a staunch supporter of the choir from its inception and has had members sing at various company events.
Jesus is our victory. Jesus is our victory. It's here.
Let's talk showbiz.
Speaking of which, well, let's talk about songs. I don't praise, yeah, be him. Well, it has been launched, and of course, I am so excited because I know the people who are coming. Yes. Elder Kwesi Miracle. He's actually a doctor now. Kwesi JC. Yes. When was the last time you heard from him? Dinah Hamilton. Of course, Dinah Hamilton is on the bill. Of course, I'm bringing to you everything that happened at the launch of Adum Praise 2018. Remember the Multimedia choir will be performing.
Yeah, well, Eben, Onufi Nigeria. He has victory, and then you are God all by yourself. And then at the center of it all, you have all these songs. Kweku Jesi, Mejidisa Bebre Wahanuma Muhu Nache. Come and experience him on the 31st. Dinah Hamilton, work in progress. Willie and Mike. And then our new baby, whose birthday is their second year, Multimedia choir. They launched their new single today.
Let's talk showbiz.
So that was what happened at the launch of the 2018 Adum Praise. So you know that Dinah Hamilton is on board this time, right? So I gave her a call. I said, Dinah, what's up? You are on bill this year's 2018 Adum Praise, and how do you feel about it? What are you bringing on board? What should we expect from you? And Dinah, all the way from London, has this for us.
Let's talk showbiz.
To say that I'm excited is an understatement. I am super excited. So actually I had to add super to it. I'm super excited to be part of this year's Adum Praise. And I'm believing God for a wonderful time. The timing of God is just perfect. And so he's made a way. He's made it possible for me to be part of this year's Adum Praise. And so we're believing him for a great time, a wonderful time in his presence. Ye be him, like we always say. And from now till the date, I'm just praying and depending on God for him to show up and show up strong. And so Ghanaians should wait for it. Thank you so much for inviting me. It'll be an honor to be on the stage.
Let's talk showbiz.
Still on Dinah. Well, she has released a new single which I am so much in love with. Moniyo. Moniyo means well done, God. Well done. Thank you for everything that you have been doing in our lives. Be thankful. And so that's the reason why Dinah decided to release this song of her forthcoming album. And she's been talking about it right here on Let's Talk Showbiz.
Highly spiritual.
So there's a full album coming out. But let's talk about my single that is just out now. Moniyo is a song really dear to my heart. And the process of working, you know, to bring the song out was also amazing. I had to work with Kewa once again. And when we meet, You know, there's no hard and fast rule to working with Kiwa. It's the beautiful aspect of when we work together. This is like my third time of working with him, but this is my second album with him. And the Yahuwah album, he actually did work on working.
Let me take you back to the corporate jam. Yes, it happened at the Soho Bar, and this time it was lit. And so I can't just sit back and say, oh, I'm not bringing it back to you. I want you to relive the moments that I personally lived at Soho Bar. Corporate Jam by Joy FM, everybody.
Soho Bar is our current location, and it's the second edition of the Joy FM Corporate Jam. And it's been a stressful week, but then we still have to party. So let's get in.
Surely we they do where them they follow. Accra converge at the Soho Bar for another edition of the historic party, the Joy FM Corporate Jam. So various heads of organizations and their staff partied, and party till Soho was jammed. Is there a better way to wrap up the weekdays than this?
Any party better than the Joy FM Corporate Jam?
Bro, that's a stance now. I mean, this is dopest.
The party.
It's fantastic. I'm visiting the US. I'm visiting my cousin. He's from GT Bank.
We're having fun. We're tanking and banging. Nah, heaven is right here.
You've heard the testimonies, and should your superstation call again, do well to rep your corporate entities. From Soho Bar in Accra, Max Olamofia for JoyNews.
Let's talk showbiz.
But another thing that happened was the Tidal Wave. I heard it was a lit tape. Yes. So if you were not at the Tidal Wave Beach Jam this year, it's like the 2018 edition. If you missed the 2017 edition, this is the 2018 edition. And what better place to see this than Let's Talk Showbiz? This is a weekend edition.
Obviously, this guy they chill past me, Seth. What's your name?
Austin.
Austin. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Alright, so how has the experience been like, and what are you expecting?
It's great. Everything's going on. I see the lights and everything. I'm just waiting for the artists to come and perform, you know.
Alright, so which artists are you really looking forward to?
Share, our 2Bs, man. Our 2Bs.
Oh, Charlie.
Broke.
Thank you very much, Austin. Nice to meet you. And there's a beautiful lady here, man. She's been dancing for like 2 hours. What's your name? Angela. That's my mother's name. But anyway, what are your expectations for today? What are your expectations today? What are you expecting today?
Everything should be mad.
Let's talk showbiz.
Okay, let's do some controversies now. Miss Ghana. Miss Ghana has been in the news from Monday through to Friday. Yes, we're still talking about Miss Ghana. So, Derry came out to say that she has resigned. That was the starting point. And Miss Ghana, Exclusive Events, decided that they will launch another, season, which happened. A lot of people, Menaye, came to talk about beauty pageants in Ghana. A lot of things happening. Miss Ghana and beauty pageant. I decided that I will put everything together in a pack, wrapped with, a little ribbon on it right here on the weekend edition of Let's Talk Showbiz.
Controversies surrounding the pageant are becoming more prominent. The organizers of the beauty pageant have been criticized severely for allegedly subjecting these beauty queens to lots of torture. Apart from the account of its 3 past queens, namely Stephanie Kakari, who was crowned queen in 2010, Giuseppina Nanekia Befi in 2013, and Antoinette Delali Kemevo in 2015, the latest to react is the reigning Miss Ghana queen, Miss Margaret Derry. The 2017 winner on Twitter posted, quote, "Being a Miss Ghana queen has honestly been one of the worst experiences of my life. Yeah, I know it looks good on the outside, but it's just one big sham on the inside. All that glitters is not gold. Ladies, you don't need a crown on your head to succeed." End of quote. In another post, she said, quote, "Never be afraid to raise your voice for honesty, truth, and compassion against injustice, lying, and greed. No more will I cover up for anyone who do not deserve it. The whole world will know the truth soon." End of quote.
Let's talk showbiz.
JoyNews can report that winner of the 2017 edition of the Miss Ghana beauty pageant, Margaret Derry, has resigned. The beauty queen, who was crowned on Saturday, October 7th, 2017, at the banquet hall of the State House in Accra, says she is no longer interested in holding the office as Ghana's beauty queen. JoyNews gathers that Miss Derry, after just 8 months as queen, sent an email to the organizers Exclusive Events Ghana to formally inform them of her decision. While the reason for her resignation is unclear, we gather that the beauty queen had tried some months ago to relinquish the crown but was persuaded by her family not to. Reliable sources have also disclosed that there was a meeting between her and the organizers in a last attempt to salvage the relationship between them. However, the meeting could not save the situation. Her resignation letter reads, "Dear management of Exclusive Event Ghana / Miss Ghana Foundation, good morning. Unfortunately, I am unable to continue as Miss Ghana in the present circumstances. I'll be grateful if we work out an implementation plan. I propose a meeting on Wednesday, 1st August 2018 to work out these specific details. Best regards. Signed, Margaret in Winter, Derry."
Let's talk showbiz.
As to the allegations, I must say it's regrettable, it's unfortunate, and it's sad. Nonetheless, whoever alleges first must prove. We've been waiting for these ladies to submit the names of the so-called big men that we send them to to sleep with them for sexual favors or sponsorship, what have you. We'll be more than happy once you submit that list to let the necessary law enforcement agents take it up, or we send it to the police. But nonetheless, our legal team is in process. I think they're in the process of serving them with writs. Some of them have received them, what have you. So the law will take its course.
You mentioned that lazy queens can't undertake projects and we don't support queens who don't have brains. Were you referring to Margaret Derry?
Miss Ghana brand has always symbolized beauty with a purpose. Every contestant, eventual queen or runner-ups are encouraged to uphold certain values or be an embodiment of certain values, again, in the sense that all the ladies we look out for must be intelligent, above all, must be passionate about service to Mother Ghana. And in the interest of service to Mother Ghana, it's selfless. It's not about car, it's not about crown, it's not about cash. Because believe you me, until you've walked the shoes of a typical NGO, sometimes you would go penniless in the interest of helping someone who is in a much worse situation than you are. And that's what Miss Ghana brand stands for. So every year at our launch, we emphasize these points.
Did Margaret fail to undertake her duties as well? Do you think during her reign she failed to undertake her duties as well?
Like I said earlier on, the best person, respectfully, to answer those questions would be Margaret. Because as far as we are concerned, we've given every young lady the platform to serve Mother Ghana, just like you beautifully saw. And like I said, we are all overjoyed because these two ladies you would never prove. And the queens, such as Stephanie Kakari 2010, Giuseppina Nanekia Befi 2013, Delali Kemavo 2015, and Margaret Derry 2017. They all said what? We send them out to big men for sexual favors before they sponsor. So we'll be more than happy. Prove to us, bring the list. We'll be happy to join you to the right security agents to let the right thing be done. So until then, our hands are tied, my dear. Nonetheless, based on those allegations, we have taken legal action and it's in process.
But these are not the only allegations, the only issues with Ms. Ghana. The recent one being...
My dear, every organizations have issues. And like I said, we're talking about 2018. If you want to know details about that, you're welcome to book an appointment with the Public Affairs Department and they will deal with that.
What are you doing to forestall some of these things?
First of all, I must say that we sincerely apologize to all Ghanaians. We sincerely apologize to our strategic and cherished partners or sponsors. And of course, to the media for some of these unfortunate backlashes, what have you. Nonetheless, we have learned our lessons. Indeed, I must admit that myself and the team have learned our lessons. And we thank you for standing by us during these challenging times. And we know the future would be bright.
Let's talk showbiz.
Well, there's a process you go through to participate in a competition, which is what we're doing. You register online. When you get a call back, great. You know, the list is, you know, we shortlist these contestants to whatever, you know, the girls that we are able to work with. You know, it's a process. In terms of raising sponsorships on their own, we don't allow that. That's not their job. That's not their responsibility. It's the organizers. Like, this is what we do. Is our work. You know, what you as an individual, you know, young lady, what you need to do is you need to be mentally and physically ready. It's a competition. You know, I always relate it to football because being married to football, you know, my husband needs to be focused before a game. You can't have him, you know, for instance, changing diaper or bathing the child whilst he has a game, you know, in a few hours. It demands, you know, the presence, the attention, mentally and physically, is a competition. So they don't have to do much in the sense of helping the organizers, you know, come up with sponsorship. No.
All right, let's do some international news here on Let's Talk Showbiz. Remember that this is the weekend edition, and I'm your host, Becky. Please, please, please stay with us every Saturday, every weekend we come your way. So I just wanted to remind you before I take the last story. Let's talk about Beyonce, Queen Bee, flawless lady. She's so big. Jesus. Now, she has been given, you know, the exclusive rights to Vogue magazine 2018 issue, and she's so excited about it. What is special is that she decided to hire a photographer who is black, and everybody has been talking about it. I don't know why. Let's take a look.
Has someone finally broke Beyonce's notoriously strict NDA policy? Refinery29 shares that the Huffington Post has reported that the performer is set to cover the September 2018 issue of Vogue magazine, and what's rumored to be Anna Wintour's last issue as editor-in-chief. While rumors of the alleged shoot have been surfacing on the internet for days now, sources tell the Huffington Post that the issue features a series of firsts for the magazine. The September 2018 issue will reportedly be the first time a black photographer has shot the cover in the magazine's 126-year history. The publication also notes that this will be the first time Vogue has relinquished all creative and editorial control to the subject.
Alright, that will be it for Let's Talk Showbiz this weekend's edition. I trust you had fun. Please join me same time next weekend for even more thrilling edition of Let's Talk Showbiz. You know that I love you right back, and I will always take bullets for you. So, Shatawale, I'll take bullet for you is up next. I'm giving it to you right here. I always want to make sure that you're excited, and I don't know whether Shatawale's bulletproof will make you excited, but well, it's from all the Shatta fans. I'm just giving it to you. I'll take bullet for you right here on JoyNews. Let's Talk Showbiz. We love you. Let's do this again some other time, please. Bye-bye.
Mega protect you with my bulletproof, bullet for you. I said no be one, baby, no be two. I go take bullet for you. Mega protect you with my bulletproof, love to love ya, love ya, love ya. Baby, I know I die. Every time you're my friend, yeah, baby, what up? Yeah, you are my angel, you're my darling, yeah. The things they do for me, things they do, I don't forget, yeah. Oh, I think I baby, I think I oh, no, we gonna be alright, my dear. Because I know you be super, baby. I go take bullet for you. I said no be one, baby, no be two. I go take bullet for you. Make I protect you with my bulletproof, bullet for you. I said no be one, baby, no be two. I go take bullet for you. Make I protect you with my bulletproof. You say me, I be your Messiah. You say this love no be work for you, so you no go retire. Stop complaining, baby, stop complaining. I say I love you, but today no one contain me. I swear by the moon and the stars,